Hi, I'm Mindy Arbuckle of Maitri Yoga Center, and I'm here today to share with you our pose of the month for September 2013. It is half Lord of the Fishes, Ardha Matsyendrasana, and it is to help us through transitions, to see both sides of every story. And this posture has a lot of variations. It can be a very simple twist, just starting from staff pose, taking up the right leg and wrapping around, finding length in the spine and twisting. It can have a bit more stretch by crossing that front foot over the front leg. Depending on our body size and shape, this may feel good or it may not. And lastly, we can also tuck up this bottom foot and allow our heel to be right next to our hip. But however, make sure that both sit bones are absolutely on the floor. We want to make sure that both sit bones are even, keeping our spines neutral so that as we rotate, we get a beautiful neutral twist rather than a sideways twist. The spine doesn't like to twist as much when there's a side bend going on. So allowing ourselves to sit tall, let's just breathe in our arms, lift high. And as we breathe out, reach around, twist toward the right, and pull that knee in toward the chest. Now, if we'd like to deepen this twist, we can always take our elbow to the outside of the knee, keeping the palm lifted or straightening that arm. There's also a lovely variation where we take this hand in between the thighs here and the calf, and we wrap around for a bind. That's not in my practice today, but if you're feeling flexible with it, feel free to play. Now let the shoulders roll back and down, chin parallel to the floor, to look around and see the first side of every story. And then after we've held this for about 8 breaths, we're going to lift up, reach high, and release the arms. All right, now just either switch the legs around so that they're even, or if we're crossed up just like this, we can lean over to the left, lift up through the hips, walk around, circle, and when we land the exact opposite direction with our left knee on top this time and our right foot down below us. So again, double check that the hips are even and that both of them are planted on the floor. With an inhale, let's reach our arms high. And with the exhale, twisting around, looking over that back shoulder, keeping our spines neutral as we twist around like a barbershop pole. Think about those stripes going around on that long barbershop pole. Now, allow the shoulders to descend, to relax, breathing deeply, taking any of those arm variations that we played with before. And again, we would stay here for about 8 breaths, maybe longer if it's feeling really nice. And when we're ready to release, we're going to lift up, breathe in. Exhaling, release those arms, and this time just release the legs straight forward, allowing ourselves to move the muscles out of the way for our Paschimottanasana. We'll breathe in, lift high, and enjoy our seated forward fold with our exhales to counterpose our twist. Now as we inhale, we'll lift up. And I ask you to keep practicing this posture this month and beyond so that you can start to see the very many variations of the world out there, to see how you can stay centered and see the entire rotation of the world going around you, keeping yourself balanced through any kind of transition that your life may bring. Thank you for your presence today. Namaste.